Hello and welcome to White Line Fever. Firstly, a massive thank you to everyone who liked and watched and shared the video from last week. It really does make a big difference, makes it much more enjoyable for me. So this is going to be the start of a mini-series. There's 3 weeks leading up to the Six Nations, and each week I'm going to pick a different aspect of the back line that Eddie Jones is going to have to decide on. I'm going to start this week with the halfbacks. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and here we go.
Scrum half, especially for England, in my opinion, is going to be one of the key positions. I think linking the backs and forwards is going to be a difficult task, and I think that it's going to require an experienced and informed player to do it. But I think that if we choose the right player, then it could be something that really acts as a catalyst for this England team to progress. Ben Youngs, in my opinion, is the best man to start. He's been looking very good for a strong Leicester side. And if you've watched Ben Youngs when he's at his best, you'll see him really picking apart the fringes of defence, and his distribution's quick. And although I really do rate Danny Care as a player, I think he's a little bit too volatile. I think his decision-making isn't up there with Ben Youngs. Ben Youngs is, and I think that Youngs has a much more calm attitude and is able to manage the game much better than Danny Care.
Coming into this England setup, Eddie Jones will have recognised that picking the fly half for England is probably going to be one of the hardest decisions that he's going to have to make. I think based on his previous experience with Saracens and who he's picked for his coaching team, I'd be very surprised if we didn't see Owen Farrell as 10. And personally, I do think that that is the right decision. I think that Farrell's been really strong at the start of this season. He's been playing for a Saracens team who have only lost one match, and I think that he is a big reason for them being so good. I think he's looked really good in both attack and defence, and his kicking's been very good. So with also the extra England experience under his belt, I don't see why you'd risk putting George Ford in at 10 when you have got that experience and quality that Farrell offers. Although I don't think he should be 10 at the moment, I think one of the players that we should really look out for in the future is George Ford. He is one of my favourite players to watch. I very often watch Bath just to watch him play. He is an absolute master at exposing space, and his kicking out of hand is pinpoint. It's brilliant. And when you've got players like Watson and Rokanaguni who are in the team, and you've got Ford who's able to put the ball wherever he wants to on the field, I think that when he progresses into an England player and when he gets a bit more experience, and I'd say even just after coming off the bench a few times, he will start picking up that confidence and understanding how to manoeuvre an international team like he can with the Bath team. So he's definitely one to watch out for in the future, but he's not the right man for the job at the moment.
So, there you have it. I think that Ben Youngs and Owen Farrell should be the starting halfbacks for England against Scotland in the first match of that Six Nations in February. It would be great to know what you guys think. I'm sure some of you will agree and some of you will disagree with me, so just let me know in the comments below. My next video should be going out next Saturday, and that'll be discussing the England centre partnership. So another big decision that Eddie Jones has to make. So if you have any opinions on that, again, write them in the comment box below, and see you next week. This has been White Line Fever.